Right. Yeah. What's up? What's up? Trying to do a vertical. Trying to do a horizontal stream, but I don't know what's going on. It's not allowing me to do it on my phone. What is up? I see Richie. I'm doing some wrenching tonight. Working on the 30. Let's get situated here. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I thought I was going to be able to plug up my phone. Do a horizontal instead of vertical. Excuse me. Going through some technical difficulties. Making sure we're plugged up. Because battery life goes down very quick. Okay. This is not going to work. Need some Stretch Armstrong. Okay, now we can do something. Okay, whew. That was rough. All right, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing out there tonight? Tonight we're working on the SCX30. We got the chassis in. I got everything mounted already. Didn't want to pain you guys through all that and through all of my grief. Building this SCX30. We all know this thing's a pain in the butt. But let's just show you real quick what we got going on. Let's go from there. First and foremost, YouTube, I'm playing music through my satellite music. Please do not copyright me. What's going on, Nelson? What's up, 15 people in the chat? How's everybody doing? Say what's up. Give a thumbs up on the way in. Well, yeah, here we go. It's the brand new Injora chassis. We got it built up already. Still not complete. I'm missing my light bar for the front. But yeah, pretty cool design. Has a 12.5-inch skid. But one thing I definitely noticed with the skid is it exposes the side of the body a little bit once you have the body on here. But we have plenty of shock options now. Sorry about the lighting. But yeah, you can see we have 3 rows now of shock placement. And the front, we definitely have more as well. Pretty cool design. It has the built-in pegs already as part of the frame rail. And it has basically just 2 pieces you have to install. Is this top rail and this bottom plate right here. But yeah, we have overdrive in this. I just recently installed the overdrive, which is the 13 tooth, which gives us 23% overdrive in the front. But right away, as soon as I button everything back up together, I notice a little bit of notchiness. And definitely going to chalk it up to the overdrive. So at first, when I installed it with 1 O-ring, took it all apart, and now I have 2 O-rings in here, and it's still doing it. So let me just show you real quick. So now my next option is to go back in there and possibly take away both O-rings now. It's definitely sticking. You can see it when it starts to notch right there. That's not normal. And I can actually feel it in the feedback. So yeah, next thing to do is we're going to tear this back apart real quick. And let's take off those O-rings and see if that helps it. If not, we have some other thing going on in here. This K10 has been a little bit of a headache. Looks like my battery's running low. Let's go charge this bad up real quick. We have another one on deck. Yo, what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? Everybody in here into crawlers, right? I'm assuming. We'll be working on tonight. Anything? Just gonna plug this battery in real quick, and then we're gonna tear the front end apart again. This will be my third time. Just show you guys real quick how fast I do it. How to go about doing it fast, just to get it out the way. First thing you want to do is remove your two shocks up top. That'll allow this to drop down. Anybody out there got SCX30s? If you do, how do you like them? So there we go. We got those two shocks removed. That's going to allow you some freedom in there. And now the next thing we're going to have to do is you're going to have to release the servo horn. You're going to have to take off the two screws for the servo mount. You're going to have to take off the knuckles. There's quite a lot that has to go into this. But the good thing about it, though, is we actually don't need to take off the knuckles. The way this new design sits, the worm gear, one part of it sits right on top of the actual cover. So I can get to that without taking off everything else. So, and I just kind of learned that from experience. Nah. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. We could possibly get away with keeping the tires on as well. But yeah, I don't know why it's sticking like that. Hopefully it's this O-ring situation. It wasn't driving like that before. So let's see if it likes it better with no O-rings. We already tried one, we tried two. Now we're going to try 0. Two screws, takes off the servo. It's like a built-in mount. And then now you have your two upper links. Those two have to come out. And then you have two more screws. J-Star, what's going on? These little guys are definitely not easy to work on. They're definitely very fidgety. But once you start playing around with them, it gets a little easier. Angel didn't. Angel didn't know. What's up? All right, now we got those two freed off. Like I said, normally if you would have this design, you would have to take off the whole case and everything else like that, take off the drive shaft. Well, with this new design, one piece of the worm gear sits on top of this cover. So we're going to take off those two screws and we'll get right to that and I'll show you guys. Oh yeah, one thing also forgot to mention that we installed also was the brand new Injora brass covers. Add a little bit of more weight on here. I definitely think these 30s are awesome with weight on them. To me, the more weight, the better. These stainless screws are the one that comes with the cover. Got a little bit better bite on them than the stock screw, but they still are Phillips. So far, I've yet to see a kit that changes out the Phillips. They just kind of replace them with stainless. Got some one-on-one videos on the tube right now, on the TV over there. Definitely been getting a lot of inspiration, man, lately looking at those videos, man. It's amazing of all the stuff they can do. All right, so here we go. I have to take that back. I'm gonna have to take off the drive shaft. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, to get to this one O-ring. So we have one on this side. This is the one I put on afterwards. And then there's one on the other side. This one has a little small Phillips as well to take off the drive shaft. These little Phillips, man, are a pain in the butt sometimes. They stick. What a pain in the ass. You got 10 people in the chat. You got one person in here asking me where to ask questions. What's going on? Everybody else just lurking. See, now without that O-ring, there's definitely some play in there. Yeah, y'all didn't like that comment, huh? A couple of people left. Let's try this again. It's round 3. So that has a little bit of play in there. Before I go through all that stuff, let me just put 2 screws in here and then do a little test. Yeah. What's up, Alex? What's going on, man? I think the hardest thing about these little work on these is actually putting a screw into the hole, because it doesn't want to stay on the bit. It keeps wobbling around. And I think that's what makes this thing the most hard to work on. Come on. Very finicky. Just got off work. Okay, cool, cool. What you working on? Working on anything? What's your latest build? Most of those die cast builds that you guys do, you guys pretty much keep the bodies intact, right? You don't usually chop off the wheel wells or nothing like that? Because that kind of defeats the purpose. It's a tricky front end though. Definitely got to take the servo every time to get to the top links. That's a little bit of pain in the butt. Chillin' just got off work. Did cut front fenders on the new diecast build I'm doing. Which one is that? That Roadrunner? That Roadrunner body is pretty sick. Yeah, I've been thinking about revisiting it again. Definitely should probably do a lightweight build with one of those, you know? Save as much weight as you can everywhere else. All right. All right, let's see what we got here. Do a little test. I can definitely feel it in my hand, so I can feel it if I feel a difference. It's not going to work because of my steering. Come on, Rich. I'm trying to keep it as low as possible so even transmission fitment is tight. This is for a diecast body or another build? Turn this off. What up, Dub? Might have to use the new FureTech LCG transmission, the diecast Roadrunner. Okay. The brushless transmission, that's the one I had here, and I returned it because I had the wrong bolt pattern. That Mias one, I'm talking about, no, I'm thinking about the Mias. The Mias one was a 12 millimeter bolt pattern, and I returned it. The motor I was installing was a 9. I didn't even get a chance to even use that transmission. It's pretty cool though. Ah. All right, let's put this other servo screw in. Hopefully this is the problem, because if not, this fucking overdrive is coming out. Because it's pretty notchy. The new one for the 24th scale. Okay. Yeah, I need a new another chassis. My next build, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Looking at a lot of one-to-one videos, man, and those buggies are insane. Fucking rear steer. I don't have any rear steer buggies. Anything. Thinking about maybe I might go down that road. We'll see. Something with some four-wheel steer. I guess Axie was never going to replace my servo. I haven't reached back out to them. They say when they get their back order back in. Come on, man. That shit's been around. All right. Still there. Definitely still there. What is this light doing to me? Making everything look weird. Okay. Yeah, still got a little hitch in it. Seems a little better. Definitely seems a little bit less. We'll see. Just gonna have to run it. Been getting out there hitting them rocks up. Alex, you in here still? There it is. Doesn't seem as notchy. Maybe it had to groove his way in. I really haven't felt a need for the overdrive on these little 30s, man, but I want to give it a try. So I only got one set. See if it actually makes a difference. See if I see a difference. But I feel like the stock out of the box, I feel like they geared them kind of like with overdrive. I don't know. I could be wrong, but okay. So that's with the body on, and this has the JOU shock, so you can see a little bit of the bottom of the skid actually pokes out versus the stock. But again, we gained. You can see more clearance underneath there now. This is a 12.5 degree skid. Let's see what we got going on with this thing. Of course we do that. Of course. It's not gonna work. Excuse all the moving, y'all. Let's do some testing. All right. It's my new little rock pile. We're gonna see if we can make it on up. The latest feature I built. The chute. Inspired from Utah. We had a hard time before, man. After I built this, I had to do some more cutting. So I just made it too steep. This, oh no. Starting to lift. Might have to switch out bodies. Yeah, what's up, James? Oh shit, we made it. Wasn't even paying attention. Did I pick up the new Enduro axles? Nah. I'm not sure what that is. But yeah, this is the latest piece I just built. Got to get a little bit of paint on that piece right there, but you can see it's polystyrene, which is like home insulation. Can carve it all out. Let's see if we can hit this again. There's definitely a little bit of a notchiness to this thing. See if we can give it the business. Okay, yeah, we got it. Definitely think the that chassis helped it out. Pulled it down some. Hey, saved it. Turtled. Nowhere to go over there. I don't know where you're going, buddy. Wolf Tracks, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Not bad, not bad. Rusty's doing all right. Too sharp of an angle. Looks like AI. Nah, definitely don't mess with AI, bro. Hey, there you go. Yeah, I have yet to mess with AI. right, let's go up the chute again. Ooh, he lifting. Nice. I forgot to install my front lights. I did the rear ones, but I didn't do the front. Forgot to install the front light bar. We are running Tits RCs, knuckles, and wheels. Got some very good weight down low on this thing. Got my alarm going off. Let's switch out bodies real quick. I got some bad news, guys. My beautiful Monty took a spill. And unfortunately, we broke some stuff, man. Can't come back from this one. That's okay. Got my buddy Guy Jean, aka Sean. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I can't run this body yet because I don't have this mounted because we just switched over chassis, and this was what I was talking about right here, guys. 1970 Monte Carlo, painted after Tokyo Drift. But you can see what happened to my front fender. These bodies are pretty brittle. When they drop, they just shatter, almost like glass. It's just probably about my third time this has happened to me. And, this tile floor is unforgiving. But, it's my fault. Let's get it. A little too aggressive, Rich. Feels like the gear is loosening up a little bit. Got a whole bunch of holes in here. It's definitely not the best for the 30, but that's what makes it fun. Now let's see if we can wiggle our way out. See if I can get my tire up on that. Nope. Let's put this line over here. He's getting warmed up to this now. Let's try to hit this sideline. No, 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 no. Oh, got some panel damage on that one. I'm turning too fast. Get out of that, Rich. There we go. Hey. Oh, you're not gonna get out of this one, Rich. Ooh, struggle bus. Suicide Ridge. Ironhead Joe, what's up? How you feeling? How you feeling? Welcome in. Getting a little 30 action in. Just did the Injora chassis on this one. So far, so good. Ooh. Now right there, we don't. I'll pull out the winch lines. Flip me back over. Ooh, come on, Rich. Levi's Crap 22. What's going on, man? Big fan of RCs. You are? What do you have? We got a dead battery, folks. Yeah, what's your favorite RCs to run? What are you into? Right now, my favorite is rock crawlers, micro crawlers, the nano crawlers. Consider this a nano crawler. Love the 24 scales, the 18s. Let's get these batteries, 2 batteries on the charger. I got some 1/10 stuff. Cool. Yeah, I want to get, that's my next thing I would like to get, will be a 1/10 crawler. Okay. I've got all kinds of RCs, but last few years I've gotten into 118th and 124th. Yes, sir. Welcome in, everybody. Show you guys my collection real quick. Got some CR18Ps up top. You got a mixture of SCX24s throughout, 18s and 24s. Bunch of bodies everywhere. Yep, this is the lab. And we got the awesome course, Mount Richmore. Can't get enough of crawling. You guys want to see some more 30 action? You want to see some 24 scale? Nice. I got mostly 1/10 scale and a 1/12 scale. And right now I'm building an axial Wraith kit. Okay. Yeah, those are sweet. Those Capras are nice too. The Capra buggies. Wouldn't mind having one of those. This battery not dead. Let's get some Yo, what's up, Minnie? Minnie Mayhem in the chat. Welcome in, brother. Nothing exciting for you, man. Just doing some SCX30 stuff. Yeah, I had one, and then I took it apart and built a Jeep out of the parts. Okay, we about to get the Jeep. We got to get the Bronco going. Thank you, brother. Yeah, I was actually going to stop into yours, man, but I knew I wanted to get on here and do a live as well, brother. So, appreciate you. All right. Let's get this bad boy going. Yeah, I wanted to get this body going, but it's not gonna fit. So you know what? Let me just do let's just switch it out then. You too, buddy. Thanks, Hans. Appreciate you again, man. Thanks for the love. All right, we're gonna throw these pebbles on real quick. The Ford Bronco. That was my very first SCX30. Let's give this one a run on the course. All right, Levi. Thank you for stopping in, buddy. Good night. Thank you for everybody for stopping in. My name is Double R, RC Richie. And we got some SCX30 action on right now. We just switched it out. I got Pebbles, the Ford Bronco. Let me switch out my phone mount. Excuse me. Okay, yeah, here we go. You got Pebbles. Pebbles is running +2 axles. Axle stub housings, I should say, axle stubs. +2 by Hot Racing. We have Injora knuckles, Injora links, Hot Racing rear hubs, and nothing up front. The one thing about these knuckles, they're definitely pretty finicky with clearance. So you definitely have to have the right wheel selection. And out of all my 30s, this one crawls the best. And we have the Mofo Nano Beast in here. I'm sorry, the Torque Beast is in this one. I'm going from that one to this one. Man, this thing crawls so much better. I'm gonna head on over to the chute. Let's see how Pebbles does. Ooh, getting a lot of waving action right there. Yeah, this is the Mofo Torque Beast in this. Are you kidding me? Did I just throw in the wrong battery? Yeah, we ran out of juice. We ran out of gas on the trail. Damn. I think one of those batteries should be done soon, though. All right, we have to switch it up, guys. Quick pivot. Let me just switch rigs real quick. Got all my rigs charging up now. Let's go a little scale. Let's go a little scale. Get a little big boy out. We're gonna go 160 millimeter. We got echo. Go a little bigger. Yo, what's up, Drew? Switching out. Excuse the technical difficulties, everybody. How you feeling, Drew? Okay, what we got here? Gladiator. I used to call this the Gladius. It's a double XL build. This is my Punishment RC chassis. And this is carbon fiber. Carbon fiber links. Cut to 160 millimeter wheelbase. Hopefully, this is a. Seems like I'm mixing up my batteries from charged ones and not charged. All right, here we go. Here we go. We got Echo. It's my 1979 K10 Scottsdale. And this is pinched. This is running a Go Up RC, Goop RC brushless motor. I have now experienced, oh, that was a bad line. I was pointing up, so I don't know where I was pointing. This is now my third. I like them. Pretty good budget friendly. And a lot of people don't realize that it's actually a censored motor. So I think that's why it has a very good slow crawl. Can we make that? Can we make that? No. Gotta loop back around. I forgot to take the chute up. Oh. That battery came in handy. Getting supplies in for the new mountain build. Trying stuff out. I'll be in and out. Peace, bud. Cool, cool. Thank you, sir. Yeah, it came out pretty good, man. But then after I built it all, I realized I had to go back in and carve it out again because it was way too steep. But that's all right. I make it challenging. All the rigs can't do it. My one negative I'll say about this build are these axles. I don't like them. They're okay, but when I compare them to everything else, they just come in last. These are the OGRCs. Thank you, D's. I don't know if I'm saying your nice name right, Des. Oh, come on. That's how you tear shit up. This is definitely a heavy body, folks. This is at least 150 grams. I gotta take a measurement again. So this is not a light body. We got the battery wire sticking out. Excuse me, it just irks me. Turtle Club, yeah. Let's see what we can do with this stuff in here. Some of this axle buster stuff. Ooh, that was a bad. Come on, Rich, what are you doing? That's a bad angle. Yeah, this is that's why it's so important to have your shock set up. Because right now I'm running 43 millimeter shocks without bands. And you can see we are still okay. I can definitely cinch it down if I want with the pull down winch. Rubber bands. Telling you, I've been watching a lot of one-on-one crawling videos, man. I'm learning everything. Stuff is awesome. I wish I could get out there and do that stuff. These buggies are insane. Just the stuff that we think that, man, or four-wheel steer. They have the dig, all that stuff. It's crazy. I was watching one today with the gates. They actually going through gates too. Same thing. Everything that we're doing here. how you squeeze. When I designed this, I built it around my test subject was a C-bolt wheelbase. Probably should have went a little smaller, but let's see how close we can grab this corner over here. See, like right now at full turn, I get binding. And that's the reason why I don't like these OGRCs. Ooh, get out of that. See, like that would be a nasty fall. That would definitely fall back, and this body would definitely break. Yes, sir. This actual chassis right here, I can run 3 different bodies on this. You want to see something different, or you asking me, can I change trucks? Yeah, I got a Toyota body for this. I have a C10. I'm sorry, a C70. Several of my chassis, I can switch out the bodies. Let me see what we got. Different truck. Okay, you got it. Let me show you Zartan. What you think about that? C70 Rocklander. And this one's even heavier. This one's about 155. Yeah, I got this body. It's 3D printed. I found this one on eBay. Pretty good print. And like I said, this is a 160 millimeter wheelbase. So this is longer than Gladiator. Longer than Gladiator and Dead 90. Excuse me. But yeah, look at the detail on that body. This is probably one of my best bodies. We even have a headliner in there. Starlight headliner. Oh yeah. That's why I'm so addicted, man, having a track in my house, non-stop crawling. As soon as I build something, I can test it out. But it didn't always look like this. It's come a long way. I used to crawl on the floor. Started out as modular pieces, built one setup, and then I built another one to add up to the next one, and then the last one butted up to the next. And I would just pull all three out and crawl. You can see right here how the suspension is lifting up. Normally, you know, that's a bad thing. But if it's dialed in right, it shouldn't flip back. Looks ugly. Like I prefer it sucked down as well. Like I'll show you right now. And this is why I like to run my bands set up this way. I like to keep a band in the front. You can do that, either wrap it around your servo if you want. And then the rear one is actually a little bit better. You can wrap that around your truss mount. I actually tapped a little screw right into this mount. So what I can do is I can just go like this. So we still have plenty of drop. Limiting straps, that's another thing. If you have limiting straps, you have to make sure that you have plenty of drop in it. Same thing for the front. It definitely performs a little bit better when it comes to climbing when it's sucked down. But when I do free it up, it articulates better and I can climb over things better. So, you know, it's a hit or miss. Victor, what's up? Now look at the front, how much is sucked down. Big difference. But because I have limiting straps on here and mine are nice and loose, it's still able to flex. Like I said, depending on the situation, if I want to get real flexy, like you can see it right there, still flexing very good. Yep. So yeah, the straps are good. I definitely, I'm a fan of the bands. But I learned early on, I used to always wrap them around the shocks. And sometimes that's the only way to do it. But I just felt that it restricts it a lot more. Right here on this climb, same thing. Look how nice and composed it is. That wheel well is not even opening up. Let me grab this corner right here. It's pretty steep. Just to show you how it's not opening up as much. It'll open up some. See, it drops out a little bit. But the benefit of not having it is those wheels are going to drop out even sooner, and that's going to gain traction. So to me, when it's sucked down, I want to say it has a little bit of less traction because the wheels are, I don't know, it's kind of hard to say. It's getting sucked up versus the other way is better for climbing. Like you can grab ledges easier, but if you had that band, you know. But like I said, it's all about, it can't be too tight. Let's see if we can make this drop over here. This drop is very tricky. You're definitely going to have to play around. For yo, what's up, Posty? How you feeling, Duck? Snake Charmer, what's up, bro? Hanging with the fam, so can't chat much. Yep. Nice smoke, old break. I hear you, brother. Definitely, this is probably, nope. We're not going to be able to do it with this rig. But yeah, basically I got to do a little wiggle dance and see if we can free this end around. But this is a long board. You talking about a 160 right here. Nope. But even if we had it just like this, it's still super steep. Same to you, Posey. Have a good holiday. See, like right here, this is a prime example when I don't like the bands. So you can see how much it's, let me just show you guys again real quick. So we have bands on it right now. So it's articulating. But we can definitely get it to articulate better. Okay, now that's with no bands. Now you can see the body is a lot more composed. Look how much the body stays straight. And look at the flex of the axles. So you're definitely going to gain a lot more flex. So at the end of the day, I kind of like it without the bands. You just got to slow down on some of those climbs to prevent it from lifting up too fast. And again, we're talking about because it is heavy body. It's not always going to be the situation. If you're running a light body, that's not the case. The reason why this is opening up so much is because this body is heavy. All right, let's switch it out. Show you another chassis. But yeah, that's one of my favorites, man. So we got this body for that chassis. This is Echo. Zartan. Got C3PO. And at one point, I think that's all of them. At one point, I was running Blade, but I don't need to show you that one. Let's run this. This is deadbolt wheelbase. This is a brushed build. One of my few that I have still. I have a couple still brushed. But this is definitely one of my favorites. This is running the MB100 and a 50-turn Injora. Again, this chassis as well. We have several bodies for this one. Since we have the purple wheels, we'll stick with this one right now. I can do this one with the purple wheels. There's got Tron, Bronco, and Then we got this one, minus the wheels. And this one has to get refitted because of my receiver is up here. But this was another one we had. So let's run Slimer. This is my SRT Trackhawk, Crawl Hawk. This thing is pretty sick though. Both those chassis are Punishment RC chassis. They are 20-degree skids. And this is running Injora axles, 33% underdrive. Love these axles. Look how much we can turn them. Full lock. No problems. Oh, come on, dude. Really? All my GT5 fans there. Don't you hate when that battery dies? I know if I use rechargeable batteries in mine, and there's a little plug in there. Ooh. Got the bomb about to go off. Nice. Get it, get it. Ooh, that's not good. See a nice slam like that on these rocks. Whew. This is another body from Skill Switch, so I definitely got to be careful. Absolutely love these tires. This is one of my favorite tires, the Patagonias. We're running stock foams in these bad boys, and look how much squish we get out of them. All right, let's see how Slimer does up the chute. Ooh, uh-oh. We might have another heavy body. It does not like to shoot. So far, there's been several of them. Echo made it up. Sorry, guys, about this thing. Just want to do this run real quick and go change out this battery. Ah, come on now. I made some more cuts into this thing. I think now what's happening is I'm getting friction, though. Some of my rigs are too wide. And some of the friction is causing it to kind of flip back a little bit, because I definitely took away from some of the pitch right here. This is polystyrene all carved out, and then overlay, and even in between we also have spray foam. But yeah, it doesn't seem to like this. Maybe if I band up in the front. Am I banded? I don't think I'm banded. Oop, nope. Doesn't look like it's gonna do it, guys. Does not like it. Too steep. This is another heavy body. Obviously, we got a lot of weight in the back. It seems like all the bodies that are very, very heavy in the back do not like this climb whatsoever. And I'm running a band in the back, but none in the front. But I don't think that's going to matter. All right, so what we got to do, we got to take the bypass. That's funny though, because I'm about to show you this steep climb over here. And it can definitely, climb. That's why this the chute is pretty tricky. Ooh, you're embarrassing me. Damn it, this thing is annoying me. All right, yo, I have to give in. Sorry. I'm surprised I lasted that long. Damn. Excuse all my movements right now. Gotta change out the battery on this. RC Willie, what's going on, dude? How you feeling, brother? Damn, GT5 battery dies on me. I hate this damn thing. I need to get some rechargeable double A's. I have rechargeable triple A's and I love them. But now I need to get rechargeable double A's. Got them from Amazon. What you up to, Willie? Yeah, I was doing some 30 action. I just installed the Injora chassis. Pretty cool. And then now we're just doing a little cross session. Testing out the new features we got over here. Grab me some new rocks. I wish I found my little rock plug sooner. Something feels loose. They don't have a lipo in those? What, in GT5? There's a port, though. You can run a lipo in them. Is that what you was talking about? Yeah, you see the plug right in here? There's a little plug switch right there. You can run a rechargeable battery. So this is the batteries that I use. These are actually a battery that I got from my WL Toys. They're actually only 400 milliamps. But we got 8.31 volts. So they're pretty cool. Charge them up, and this is what I use. Yeah. It still fizzle. This is a go up. All right. Workspace is a mess, like always. Okay. Ready to go, ready to go. Really, PTK. I've had zero issues with all my PTKs. I literally have, I don't know, I lost count already. But I probably got about 8 or 9 of these damn things. And I've had zero issues with mine. Not a one. Yeah, I love them things. I will say, you definitely got to watch your endpoints on them because they will give you some feedback. I hear feedback from them. And anytime I hear feedback from them, I back off of my endpoints. And the only negative I can say about the PTK is that daggone wire. I hate that damn wire. So long. Like, when would you ever need a wire that to be that long? Like, I don't get that. When? Oh, okay, yeah, I guess so. It's definitely a great servo, man. I think it's a good servo for the price. It has programmable features like people that we don't obviously don't use. I think it rotates all the way around. I gotta try this again, man. This is bothering me. I wonder if it's just a lift, though. All right, let's do another experiment. Let me just grab some bands real quick. Normally, like I said before, I like to run my bands around the shock, the servo mount, but we're not gonna do that right now because I gotta disconnect everything. But just for testing purposes, let me just see if this is gonna work. Excuse me, y'all. Okay. Still doesn't have too much suck up. But let's see if that's enough. And if that's not the case, it's just a steep line for these heavy bodies, and they just can't make this line. We're just gonna have to avoid it. All right, let's see what we got here. Will you look at that? Will you look at that? Oh my God. Proof is in the pudding, y'all. Let's do that again. Will you look at that? See, guys, now this is why it's so cool to have a testing ground. And that was proof right there. I know it's hard to test out all your stuff. You have to get out to the rocks and do this and do that, but Let's see, let's see, let's see. Ooh. Hey, 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 don't get too greedy. Nice. Yeah, this one might need the bands then. Let's hit this climb over here, all the way to the left. It's pretty steep. Nice. Yeah, it definitely makes a difference, man, putting those rubber bands in the front. It's going to keep that front sucked down. But like I said before, you know, it's a give and take. Just got to see when you want to pick and choose. But if you have an ideal setup that you can take it off, that's best. It just so happened that I wasn't running it on this one. So I just had to run it around my shocks. Let's see what we got over here. Knock that one over. Let me see. I love them all, so can't beat it. Might have been my fault. I had some magnets for the body right above it, and I had them stacked. Unsure if that would have anything to do. I've definitely it's not magnetic, but I know I've put wheel weights on top of mine before. Yeah, I don't know. You check for any kinks in the wire. I know sometimes I've done that too. Expose the wire a little bit, and I just had to make sure I monitor it. Yeah, so far so good, man. Like I said, that's my biggest complaint is that daggone length. I need to get a better soldering iron. I keep saying it. I love these Patagonias. Yeah. I'm thinking because of the length of the wire, maybe a bad kink can maybe do something. But again, I mean, the way I rock mine, I twist mine up, so I don't know. I'm just trying to think of things. But like I said, the only thing I could think of is the EPA, the endpoint on it. Yeah, the one day I was just gonna do the soldering wire to wire, and then I was like, man, it was just daunting. Those wires are pretty small and skinny, and I knew it was just gonna muck up. I was just gonna make a mess of it. They need to come out the back wire. You know what? I know a lot of people do management for that, and I never really worried about that. I just always kind of just make sure that whatever wire it came out from the side, I just always put it to the side. Make sure there was always enough wire that sticking out for articulating or whatever. Ooh. And yeah, and just make sure it doesn't get bound up. Yeah, I twist them up and fire them up with the lighter to keep the shape. But that thing is strong. Come on, need that. Hey, there we go. Hey, here it is. It's not ideal. Some of these features in real life, I don't know if they're meant to do in both directions. Yeah, that's definitely a tight squeeze right there. It's not ideal. Hey! These bodies worry me, man, every time I freaking roll a body. But I don't have shelf queens, man. One thing about all my rigs, I drive them. I don't care how pretty they look at first. I definitely drive them. I just wish some of these bodies were just a little bit more durable. I have no problem with the model bodies. I have no problem with the toy bodies because we know those are injection molded. But it's just the 3D printed bodies. Yeah, that's it. Smoke them if you got them. That was nice. But yeah, man, I've been doing a lot of this, watching these videos, man. It's so crazy to see all this stuff. And I was kind of just oblivious to that whole world and that culture and all the stuff they do that we do here in rock crawling is all comes from that, obviously. But to see it in place, man, it's crazy. Dig functions and rear steer. Amazing. What's up, Malik? Is that it? Malik? See if we can make this turn. Nice. Ooh. I love the 33% underdrive in this. Oh yeah, I love this thing, man. Brushed too. It's my baby right here. Deadbolt wheelbase. Another Punishment RC chassis, 20-degree skid, 3D printed links. But she gets down. must have just lost you guys for a second. This is Punishment RC chassis. You can find them on Etsy. Pretty much 3 of my chassis are those. That first one was, I call this one Purple Haze. You got purple carbon fiber. Kind of like a bluish purple. Pretty funky. And this has 3D printed links. 20 degree skid. Planted axles. 33% underdrive. PTK. 50 turn. We got the helical cut. Definitely the helical versus normal transmission. You could definitely feel a difference. They definitely sound different. Yeah, I love this setup. And I got this thing dialed in. I have two other chassis for this one. I got the Ford Bronco for this one. I got the 72 K5. Yep, brushed. Yeah. Look how slow I can crawl this MB100. Yeah, the MB100, I think, paired up with the underdrive from Injora, is awesome. Things slow crawl so good. Look at these axles too. Oh yeah. Yeah, let me see how slow I can go. Definitely with the GT5, it's even better. But yeah, I love it, man. That's definitely my go-to. I'm actually sitting on another torque beast. I want to try a torque beast with the MB100. We can get this even slower too. Another gear that I haven't tried yet is the 18 for the front. The 2/18. And that's going to slow down the front even more. So you could probably get even slower. But I never felt I needed any more wheel speed with this setup. I always thought it was plenty. No whining. I'm so glad this setup worked. Ooh, see? There you go. That's a prime example right there. Like, it's not every time. It's like wheel placement, man. That thing is tricky. I think if I get any friction. Yeah, look, I mean, that's drift turn setup right there. Drift wheels. Got all that angle. Yeah, I have my endpoint set up on this rig too. I think I had this one set up to 120. I got all the throw. Nice little side hill. Oh, you bastard. That's the one thing about the MB100 though. It does suck up juice very good. I don't know what it is about it. And that's another reason why I want to test out the Torque Beast versus the 50 turn. Because I know one time I was listening to Mofo talk about his motors and magnetic resistance and this and that and the windings and a whole bunch of stuff that I don't understand, but it definitely sounded very good. So at the end of the day, I think this motor design is probably cheaply built versus Mofo's, obviously. But I think this draws current. It was something that he was explaining about. Again, don't quote me on it, but yeah, man, this is the setup. And then this is the other one, Willie. This one's C-bolt. So this one's about a 145. And you see this one has the green carbon. All three of them are all the same. Same chassis. This one has the 3D printing links. But the difference is this one has carbon links. They originally weren't like that, but I replaced them because I snapped one. But yeah, these are some heavy bodies, man. Definitely some heavy bodies. Okay. Yeah, I can't say nothing bad about this go up either. This goop, pretty good for the money. If you guys are iffy about it, if you're looking for a brushless setup, man, definitely give it a play. Yeah, where's my scale at? Show you how heavy these bodies are. This is Echo. We got a lot of weight in the rear. It is pinched though. But this is a lot of printing right here. Yes, that's a lot of body. This is actually lighter than I thought. This one's 132. Zartan, the C70 Rocklander. No, this is one of my heaviest ones. Let me take off the extra magnets. Believe it or not, guys, one magnet is 2 grams. 149 grams. Why? What's going on? My body's losing weight? I guess because maybe I was measuring it with a magnet in there. Yeah, I think that's what was happening before. So this is 149. Got some new Mavericks. Need to swap out. Some 63s and some 57s. We also got the brand new Mavericks in the for the 30 too. Maverick out. Got 15 people in the chat. What's up, everybody? What's everybody up to? Here we go. A little 41 millimeter Maverick. I know a lot of people are complaining about the 34 being too small. So here we go. We finally got ourselves a bigger size. Did they go a little bit too big? Possibly. 41 is pretty big. This is probably one of the biggest tires they have out. 39s are pins, which are these. And these are slightly bigger. Nice, cool scale tire, though. I think I have every size of the Mavericks but the 34. Yeah, it definitely works good on my course. Excuse me. You go to 52s right here. I'm thinking about putting the 63s on Deadpool, switching out these tires. Put them on this one. These are 58s. Oh, excuse me. Can't believe I broke my body. Yeah, the Mavs are nice. There's not too many tires that I have can say bad about. I just know what I like now as far as like knobby tires and stuff. But the S5 compound is definitely very good. Oh man, let's go yarn now. I need some new wheels. I'm running out of wheels. I got tires, I need rims. The 57s and the 63s. These 57s I'm thinking about changing out. You think them tires are too small? Oh, look, it fits the scale. He definitely fit the wheel wells in here perfect. How long I've been on here? 2 hours and 9 minutes. I should change that one, but it's gonna take me a minute. Oh, is it tearing? Yeah, definitely. I love the look of them. Let's see how fast I can switch one of these out. '52s. I don't want to change out those wheels though. These are some steelies that I just painted out. You working on anything, Willie? What's the latest you working on? I didn't make my Goodwill run this week, man. I know the one store is better than the other. The Menace. Fixing it up. I would like to build a record too. Watching all that Matt's off-road recovery stuff, man. I was thinking about turning my FCX Power Wagon into a wrecker. Because it looks like Matt's off-road. It's the same Power Wagon, ain't it? Like that's what he has. This joint, right? Isn't that what Matt has? This cab. Take off this bed, stretch it, just how I did my K5. But I need to get the right record thing for in the rear. I was thinking about even doing just a half cab with this and stretching it out. I don't rock this one that much either. That one's brushless. I gotta throw a servo back into this one. I'm still missing 2 servos. I'm sitting on one. I got another black PTK, but this one's stretched from the normal. K5 SCX24 Destro. Sidetrack. Okay. So that's the TRX4 one. Do they only make a TRX one? Or do they make one for the SCX24? Maybe that's why you put that one on, right? Because you're saying it's bigger? Yeah, definitely the Injora one is nice. It's nice and beefy looking. At the time, no, okay. And that comes with the winch, right, Willie? Included? There we go. That's better. SCX came out later, okay. Yes, it does, right? Includes the winch? Okay. Yeah, I thought about that or flatbed. I think that'll look cool on my course. These tires are pretty good too. These are 54s by 19. These are OGRCs. Got these for a good price and they turned out to be pretty good. It's kind of like a knockoff Trencher or Hyrax. Find them on Amazon. 54 by 19 for the small tire nation. I'm rocking the white foams in these. Oh wait, we just using the rings, right? I'm switching over to Mavericks. Yeah, they nice. I like the Hyrax. I've always said when I got the Hyrax, I got trenchers first and then the Hyrax. And I always said that the trencher was slightly better than the Hyrax, but the Hyrax are good. My Hyraxes, I got them cut on 1.3s. So it's definitely a very small wall, but they look sick. But yeah, it's pretty much, that's what it simulates right there. Almost looks like a Hyrax. These feel nice and sticky. Don't think we'll need to trim the foams on these. Satan Rage, how you doing? What's going on, man? Putting together some wheels right now, switching over some Mavericks. How about you, man? You working on anything tonight? You know, for these little steelies to be so cheap, they're probably one of the most trickiest ones to get together. Once you get it though, you get it in there though. Just gotta line it up. I think the modulars are probably one of the hardest wheels to put together. With the carbon faces, Injora ones, 1.3s. It's the only ones I have. Those gave me a hard time. Where you live at, Satan? Wisconsin. Oh man, be careful, brother. Yeah, this weather's been up and down, man. This weather's been bipolar, man. I don't know what's going on. 80 degrees one day and then drops freaking 30, 40 degrees. I don't get it. Some nutty stuff. Man, these are only 57s and they look good. They look big. Wow. So I'm saying, man, once I started getting used to tires and I realized that big tires are sometimes too big. And that's why I felt these 54s are perfect for this build. Now I'm probably going to have some issues with rubbing with this one. Let's see. Definitely feels the wheel well better though. Oh yeah. Ooh. Just clearing. Possibly. I don't know about you guys, man. Anytime I do a body, especially 3D printed bodies, when they print out, there's a lot of unnecessary material inside here. So what I always like to do is I call it my little chip foo stuff, you know, and I like to basically carve out in here. I might custom work some bumpers just to make things fit better. So definitely inside here, I will definitely carve out my wheel wells inside here and take off a lot of this material that's usually inside of these bodies. And it's a lot. You can see in this one, right where the light buckets were at, there was a bunch of material in there. So then when you have your wheels turning, at least they won't interfere with that. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. I like that. Let's go on to the next. Yeah, we need something new. I think SCX24 is going to drop something soon. Again, will it be another 30 or new 24 design? I'll take a new 24 design. I know people might not think it's worth it to buy a stock ready to run SCX24, but depending on the price that you get it for, I believe it's definitely worth it because you can source out the parts. And for you to buy all those parts out outright, it might cost you a little bit more money. So if you can find the SCX24 for like $80 or something, can't beat that. Catch them on sale. And again, the transmission, axles. Yeah, I think we're gonna get it though, Willie. I think this 30 is this test subject because that's a great design. Not only that though, they completely went up and changed their game up of what they normally do. Like we literally got high clearance links for ready to run. Like I think that's kind of saying something right there. Why is this? Come on, Rich. Get to soak these bad boys, clean them up, throw them on the next little small build. Yeah, I definitely like my shorty builds. Check this out. I'm working on it. I'll let you guys see it though. You can appreciate this, Willie. Another toy body that I found. And I'm just working on the fitment right now. This is for my shorty build. Nice Mustang. And you know what? I was thinking about changing out the whole thing and customizing the paint. But I said, man, this thing looks pretty good, man. It's not too toyish. It looks kind of cool. I could tolerate it. And it's nice. It's good paint. So I was thinking about just keeping it like this. I thought it was pretty cool, though. I'm still working on the fitment of it, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, that's my 123. That thing slays too, though. That thing is dialed in. All right, what was Yeah, I gotta make my run to the Goodwill. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gotta dial it in. Now that I showed it off, I definitely gotta dial it in. And again, it just pains me to freaking trim it up, but definitely gonna have to possibly chop some of that front bumper a little bit, maybe for clearance. Even though this has trill wheels on there, I could probably possibly flip those hubs around and see if I gain some clearance before I chop it. But again, it's not a 3D printed body. I got it for real cheap. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I got a bunch right now that I'm haven't fitted yet. You do hand painting, Willie, or like spray painting, or both? I do both. Spray painting and acrylic hand painting. The acrylic hand painting, you can definitely get a little bit more detail. Spray painting is just, it's such a process of waiting for everything to dry. If you wanted to do multiple colors, yeah, that's all I do. Rust-Oleum, the Krylons, Fusion, stuff I grab from the stores. I always got to remember which way these hubs are facing. So I don't put it on the wrong way. You ever do that? Install a wheel in the wrong direction? Or it has it's directional, and you put it on the wrong way? Yeah, first shot, Richie. Okay, nice. Yeah, my this one was hand painted with the acrylic paint, masked it off, did the tape, but then I was hand painted with the acrylic paint. Paint markers. Yeah, the paint markers work good, man. I like that Sharpie one. I picked up some Sharpie ones not too long ago in that chrome silver color. Those things are off the hook. Love those. And it's pretty good too. It doesn't even have the little ball in it either, as far as like for shaking, how some of the other paint pens are. And it comes out nice and thick. Did you chase the paint pen with acrylic, with a matte clear to seal it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they actually come in a two-pack, that silver color that I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm trying to think if it might be some a lot. I use it a lot now. Now that I have it, I definitely use it a lot. Surprised it's not here right now. Yeah, metallic silver. Got this one, liquid chrome. This one has the two different tips, the 3 millimeter and 1 millimeter. This one has the shaking ball in it though. Yeah, I got a bunch of pens. You can get the whole pack of colored Sharpie ones. Those are pretty good for lenses and shit like that. This is actually how I do my lenses. This is actually yellow and red. I didn't even change out the lenses for these. That was just Sharpie marker right there. But yeah, definitely I put a matte spray on it afterwards to seal it. Same thing with these wheels. These wheels are paint pen, and then seal it. You don't have to seal it, but it will chip. It will chip even if you seal it too, but at least it protects it. And it actually gives it a little bit of coating, gives it a little different look. Yeah, it's just so much easier to mask off acrylic painting. And what I like to do is I paint. I have my blow dryer near me, um, and then use the blow dryer to cure it faster if I need to do like layers of something. Oh yeah, we got squish. I didn't invent these. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think I've been eyeing up one of those Robski Fab buggies. Not that real compy one, but I like that Jeep one. All right. Yeah, that looks so much better. Not only that, though, man, we're getting more ride height, so it's bringing up the ride height even more. Yeah, that's a win-win. As long as I have clearance, I don't care. That's good. If I had to chop into the body, that's not going to be good. Because not to mention, this fender right here is pretty close next to my cage, my exo cage, and I really don't want to trim up that anymore. Because if you can see where I'm at, I'm literally right where my cage is at. So we still might get a little bit of plucking right there. But my cage is like, I've been having pretty good luck with this cage so far. So I've dropped this a couple times. Knock on wood. All right, Willie. Have a good one, man. Always a pleasure, buddy. I'm watching this thing on YouTube, and she's talking about barbershops in Colombia. How the barbers need to take notes over here, how they giving out alcohol and all that stuff. Barbers do that over here? What's she talking about? You go to the right barbers, somebody's always sipping on something. Like that's the only place they do that in Dominican or something. DR. Every shop in the hood, that's what they do, man. Got 6 people in here still. What's going on, everybody? Talk to me. Say something. Say what up. State your name. State your set. What set you from? Just playing, man. I ain't with that gang stuff. Don't come in with that gang stuff. I do this to try to center the foam, make sure it's even all the way around. I do this to all my wheels. You know, you probably like, what is he doing? But I'm basically opening it up, looking to see where the foam is at, making sure the ring is centered before I install them. Just give it a couple little taps. Excuse me. YouTube, I'm playing music. I'll say it before, I say it again. I'm paying for it on my satellite music, my satellite app. So don't be copyrighting me. Mm-hmm. Exactly. There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house. A little wonky. Seeing people popping in and out. See my beautiful face. Okay. Oh, this rear. There's a rear we might have to open up some. Hey, hey, hey. Me likey. Last one. 249. Come on. What time is it? Who needs a quarter drill, man? Who needs a speed drill? Electric driver. You got fingers like this, man. Look at that. About to hit you with a little spin joint. You ever see people do that? That's why that little groove is right there, man, so you could just spin it fast. OGRCs, you did me well. You're gonna play the back burner. You're gonna get a nice little makeover, though. Get a little cleaning. Almost smells like burnt rubber. Smells good, though. Side note, these rings in here are OGRC rings. If you find these rings, these are definitely slightly heavier than Injora rings that you find out there. I forget exactly. These may be maybe 13 grams per ring. Let me see if I remember. I'm sorry. Woo! Completely wrong. 24 grams a ring. So definitely these are heavy. These are the OGRCs. But they will only fit certain wheels, and the reason why I'm rocking these is because they fit the Steelies. But definitely a lot of wheels, I've had trouble with them. So if you ever wanted to weigh out these steelies, definitely these OGRCs is the move. 24 grams of ring. That's, man, that's crazy. I think it can be anywhere from 7. I think I seen 7, 13. One shot, Richie's back. Good life. Good life. Good life. Good life. See, I know they're gonna hear all this music in the background and they're gonna fucking copyright me because they hear lyrics. It's like EDM shit. Alrighty. Let's get a total weight per tire with wheels. Ooh, these are nice. 43 grams. Definitely needed for this heavy body. It's the one thing I gotta say about if you're running a heavy body is you're gonna need some weight down low. Really? So you putting wheel nuts is one of my pet peeves, one of my things that I don't like to do as far as putting wheels on. Sometimes those damn wheel nuts are a pain in the butt. A part of me feels like it looks big. I think I got small tire syndrome, yo. I feel like the tires need to look scale. All right. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's see how it runs. Time is it? Oh, what's going on? Punisher, what's up, man? What info? I'm over here running my mouth. I didn't even know you popped in. I'm over here talking to myself. Seaboat. Got it labeled under Seaboat. These tires are definitely Griffin. Picking up tires. Picking up screws in the tires. All right, let's give this a run before we shut this live down. Appreciate everybody for stopping in. I got to get some tape around this little antenna. This is Jungle Exo Caged XJ. If you guys never seen a video on this, this is a custom cage that I did with solder. Yep, that's solder. But yeah, let's get it over to the course. See how it does real quick on these brand new Mavericks. How you feeling, Punisher? Yes, sir. Seaboat. This is Jungle. Yeah, I just changed out the tires. I was rocking 54s on this. But I think these 57s definitely look better. Yeah, definitely got some rubbing right there. See that? As long as it doesn't jam it up, though, we should be good. Pour a little bit of hole there. Come on. There we go. Quite a bind in there. Quite a bind in there. Bunch of holes in them rocks. Definitely a heavy body, so we got to be careful with this one. This is a C-bolt, so this is about a 145 millimeter well base. Nothing stock out there is a C-bolt. That's a made up length, you know. C10 front, deadbolt rear. And these size are the 57 Mavericks. Nice. You're going to see if Jungle can make it on up to shoot, which I already tried it, and I don't think it can, because Jungle is definitely heavy, and it's definitely backside heavy. So all it wants to keep on doing is tipping back. We'll give it another play, though. All right, here we go. Nope. We got all that ass. We got all that junk in the trunk. And it's not going to want to climb this. Hey. Are we banded in the front? Yeah, definitely banded. It's just too heavy body. This is a very steep angle. Yeah, I made this thing pretty tough, man. Yes, sir. Yeah, this is 3D printed. This one, my 3D printed bodies, I picked them up from Etsy and eBay. This was an eBay purchase. I believe he's still out there. You can find him. He might be called Wing It RC maybe, or Wing It 3D. Very nice print. Good quality. But yeah, we're not going to make that. So we're going to have to do the bypass. Just to show you guys though, it's definitely the body. It's not the chassis. We're about to lose a receiver though. Yeah, it's not an easy line. Definitely pretty steep. But this is a heavy body. 150 grams. Just took a measurement. Sweet, thanks for the info. That's the best I've seen yet. I get the files and try to print them as well. If it's hit and miss without having to mess with the files. Okay. Yeah, I would love to have a 3D printer and do all that stuff. Yeah, definitely. This is a good choice. Picking this size wheel. I think it looks good. Sounds like something is rubbing. Ooh, it did that earlier too. It doesn't like this climb. There's definitely a little dip right in here. Your wheel gets caught in there. It'll definitely suck it in. Come on, Mavericks, don't let me down. Yeah, believe me, man, it's definitely on my list of my next big purchase. I would like to get one. I don't have a computer set up down here though. I don't know if that's a major part of it that you need a computer. I mean, I know you can just upload files into it, but that's one of the things I don't have down here. Something is ticking, like it's rubbing on something. I gotta button up these wires better. With bamboo printers, I use my phone mainly. Okay, and you do all the cutting and all that slicing and everything with your phone? You can do it with that? Like I said, I don't know much about them. That's good to know, though. Okay. Definitely not gonna make that turn. Ooh. Laptop for details to change in the files if they don't print correctly the first time. Okay. So you print bodies now? And what are the differences in the different materials as well, too? I noticed some materials are cheaper than others. Seems like that carbon is probably the strongest. I don't know. Because I know some of my bodies, man, they're definitely a lot more stronger than some of the other ones. This is a strong one. It was almost like a resin print. Okay. So what do you print your bodies in? Okay, PTG. PTEG. I gotta be careful over here. This thing will want to roll over. Slow walk it. Ooh. Yeah, I go to Hobby Lobby, man. They're starting to carry filament in theirs now too. I'm not sure which filament they carry, but I know people be speaking about that as well. I gotta paint that little piece down there. You can see the polystyrene green showing up. Oh, come on. What about the toe line? Be easy on that reverse, Rich. Oh, we waving, doing the Jeep wave. Yeah, hard to get near me. I just use Amazon. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I only have one Hobby Lobby near me. It's a little not that far away, but definitely got to drive to it. Generally, how long would a body take? That's quite a few hours, right? Like 8 hours or something I heard, or longer. Ooh, it's a tough line there. And a spool of filament will last you pretty long, right? You could print a lot of different things with that. Have you heard of the what is it? The Elegoo Centauri Carbon or something like that? They're doing some research on that one, only because of the price point, I guess. Yeah, I think that one's like $300, bro. That's a cool little line right there. Come on, come on, come on. Nice. Really? wow. That's surprising. I guess that tire size and that rock is perfect. Let's call him a day. Jesus. I'm trying to see what that grip do. Trying to see what that grip do. Oh, come on. All right. Let me see what's going on down here. I'm over here getting caught up. Acting like I'm not live. Yeah, that's nice too. The bamboo P1 for carbon and everything in between. I got 2 bamboo for $200 each on sale at Best Buy. They're normally $500. That's a great price. See, now for that price, I would get it. Because normally I saw the bamboos are higher. The P1 is the one I'm eyeing. I got to see when the next sale is. Okay, so P1, what is it, like certain sizes? So P1 is a certain size. What size should I be looking for if I want to print bodies and smaller? The plate has to be a certain size, right? No. These axles are not my best axles. I wish on this build I had different axles on this one, but it will definitely have better steering. There it is. Okay, yeah, the enclosure thing too, yep. So how about the noise? So like right now, me being on my live, would you be hearing it right now in the background? That's how much noise it makes. Sometimes I hear them in people's lives in the background. Oh, damn it. I almost cost myself looking at this phone. Hold on, I'm not going to try to play myself and try to spin out of it and possibly fall off the edge. Because we do not want to let this body fall. This is too high. Hold on. Come on, Rich. Oh, God. Oh, no. This thing sucks, yo. I got this shit from Home Depot or something, but I just wish come on. I wish the grip part of it gripped better, man. Like, this thing needs to be stronger. We saved it, though. We saved it. If I had other printers, I've had other printers, and they all didn't hold up like these. And the software and ease of use is crazy. Nope, they're pretty quiet when closed. Mine aren't, but it's quite enough to watch TV on low volume. Well, that's good then. It always seems like people like stress how loud it is, you know? Like I said, my setup, it will probably be down here in the basement. And, you know, I'm not worrying about bothering anybody as far as noise. But I think my main concern was probably the computer part of it and having to slice and do CAD and all that stuff on it. Oh, no, definitely. But listen, you know, you have experience, so I'm definitely going to listen to you. It's just like looking and reading a review, right? I don't know that person either, so. But I appreciate the information. Right. Nah, we're not gonna make that. Ooh, that's tight. This course has come a long way, man. A lot of things has gotten built over it. This was open before, once upon a time. But tell you what, though, your boy, man, keeps on getting creative. And I still haven't even expanded on it. So this is still the same table. We just keep on adding more lines. Well, guys and gals, these tires were a hit. As we all know, the Mavericks are good. Definitely need to get these out there on the rocks. I definitely tried the 52s. I definitely had the 52s out on the rocks, outdoors. But guess what? We got some rocks over here now, too. Yeah, it's a pretty good price too, man. Even if you just wanted to pick it up. Also, I don't know how 3D printing works. If you can get like a scanner and you can scan things, but I believe he still has them listed. Might be Wing It 3D maybe. I could set these rocks up, play around with them some more. I gotta watch that one right there. Make sure I don't push it off the table, because it will chip this tile. See that Maverick worked good right there. Ready to pull up over that. That's pretty hard. Normally a tire would like to push. Uh-oh, same spot again. Gotta give it the business. Come on. There we go. Gotta give it the beans. I've been watching a lot of one-to-one videos, man, getting inspiration and see how these cats be driving, all the stuff they do. Stuff's amazing. It's making me drive different now and crawl different. I'm not gonna make that line, so let's just continue it down here. Ooh. Like that. Definitely gotta pull out the winch line. Gotta get your buddy to pull you out, man. Flip you back over. Here we go. Can we clear? Can we clear? Oh, it's tight. Alright, let's make this the last go. Do one last final lap. should look bad now. Ooh. Work it. Ah! I knew that was gonna happen. Right. Hand of God, hand of Richie. HOG. Damn it. Yeah, she's heavy and floppy. You gotta watch her. All right. Take two. Yeah, definitely these tires look good though. The 57s versus the 54. Let's take it all the way to the top. Oh no, what's going on here? Total weight, I'm not sure. The body, I just weighed this one just recently. It was 149 grams. But the actual chassis itself. Ooh, nice. I'll give you a total weight as soon as I get back over the bench. Oh, come on. Too much. Too much sauce, Rich. Ah. Oh. Try not to HOG, man. Come on. Let's go. You're getting real sloppy, Rich. That's a big dip though. Look at that. Ooh. All right, come on. Hey, you acting up. Oh, hold on. I'm not giving up, man. We got to hit this line. I mean, I'm standing wrong. I don't know how some people can crawl, man. I watch sometimes, people on video and they may be crawling from somewhere and they're like so far away from it. And I get it. Maybe you can't walk around and chase it. But like, I don't understand how like you even watching your tire placement. Like that's crazy. You have like no depth of perception. There we go. Jesus. Work for that one, y'all. But I've never been to an actual course, myself, besides mine here, so I don't know. Even my course before, I used to pull it off. I used to pull it away from the wall and kind of walk around it. But that got a little annoying after a while. Ooh, we about to lose it. All right, we doing some bad driving on the way back. Yeah, no, this thing is heavy, man. But that's been one of my things on my channel is having a series called 100 grams or better. Just because it's 100 grams or better doesn't mean you can't perform. So I had a little bunch of videos on different bodies. And this definitely made the cut. Oh, you playing a dangerous game, Rich. It's the kind of shit I like to do, man. Scare myself. Hey, what are you doing? All right. Listen, we're not going fast, right? So you gotta get the adrenaline going somehow. Going close to the edge, that's exciting. All right, I'm gonna have to put a little connecting piece to get back over to the bench. I'm gonna have to stack up some rocks. Hey, there you go. I just need a little piece of slab right here, right? Boom. Hey, watch it. Let me put my hand underneath, see if it'll. All right, Rich, before I really break something. And this is what happens, man. When you break shit, here you go, another 3D printed body. Beautiful Gaijin, aka Sean, Tokyo Drift. But look what the fuck happened. And to top it all off, that little piece, when I went to go retrieve it, it fell in the abyss of my rocks, and I cannot retrieve it again. I don't know where the hell it went, because I was gonna reglue it. This shit pissed me off, man. Gaijin, Tokyo Drift. I try to match up the yellow. It's a little off. But I definitely studied it. We even got the baseball that went through the window. Styrene, yeah, man, at this point, I don't know if I'm going to even do all that and try to repair it. We just going to rock it like that and just move on to the next body, you know. It happens. I got several over here that broke. Look at Snake Eyes. This is actually from the same seller. I'm not knocking his shit, man, but definitely just freaking shatters like glass. Like, look how many pieces this one broken. And I had two of them. This one broke as well. This was PB&J. Lost the mirror, side mirror. This one cracked across here, across over here. I fixed it. But this is how this one's looking. Yeah, I don't know, man. Is that what it is? On his website, he claims they have a blend that he uses that is very good. That is not. It feels flexible, but like when this shit fucking hits, man, it shatters. Same thing. This is his body too. Skill switch. So far, so good with this one. Don't want to drop it. But yeah, I mean, I hear it happens. I mean, that's part of it. If you do drop them, they are going to break. And mind you, I'm talking about dropping off my table, so it's not the lowest. And depending on how it lands on a porcelain tile floor, so that's not good. Yeah, these tiles are pretty good though. Definitely like the Mavericks. Definitely fit this build good now too. So I'm happy I went with that choice over the 54. I knew that's what happened. This servo mount broke. Another one bit the dust. Yeah, some 3D parts, man, I don't know. They're just not good. Maybe they're just not the right material, but they should be a stronger material. Certain things. Like I broke in the rear risers on this. That should definitely be a stronger print. I spun this collar all the way down on the spring. Yeah, I've encountered it when it's really cold, it gets brittle and cracked when it fails. Yeah, when it falls. Yeah, he definitely has a big selection though, man. He has a lot to choose from. You know, if you don't, he doesn't have it, he'll do it for you too. But yeah, that just happened just recently, man. That shit hurt my heart. Couldn't believe it. Yeah, I mean to do styrene, like that's a. I'm sorry, man. I'm not trail bound, man. I think that's his name, right? Trail bound. Styrene God. I wish. Believe me, man. I try my styrene, man. But just hasn't been working out good for me. I think I have the wrong glue. Here goes something I was working on right here. Little bed. Cut it off from the model body. I got some styrene tubing on the side for like a bed. And I was working on it. It's a work in progress. But kind of that's the end of it right there. I would like to do some tubing, man, and cage work, but that's the problem that I have with. I just can't get it. I can't get it, man. It doesn't stick. It doesn't hold. I don't know if I'm using the right glue. All right, so that means this in order for me to run this body, I'm gonna have to run a magnet on top of here. It definitely says different. It looks so ugly. Yeah. I don't know. One day if I feel creative to try it, I'm sure I could do it. Put the piece in there and then carve it out. A little rusty. But yeah, that's my second 3D printed body, man. Like I said, I had these forerunners. He sent me two of those. All right. Trying to wrap it on up. But yeah, definitely check out that body, man, if you just want to look at it online. This one too, man. It's another sick print. Nice strong print. I got this one from eBay as well. I'm not sure if it was the same guy or somebody different, but this was the K5. I mean, this is completely chopped up, obviously. I even broke the grill, but obviously the way it broke was perfect, so I was able to give it some bug eyes. But yeah, we got Logan in there, Wolverine. But yeah, this was a real nice print. And he has them up there now too on eBay with interiors as well. Yeah, that was a nice strong one. And then this one is another eBay one. Definitely could find this one on eBay as well. And he has other ones. This was a nice one. I like this one. This was C70 inspired. Got the big old mirrors on the C70. Yeah. This one came from, I think this one might have came from Etsy though. Yeah, this one came from Etsy. This was 160 pinched. This was another very, very good hard print. I'm not sure what this is, but very hard. Like all the other ones I just showed you. Oh, cool, dude. Excuse me. All right. Put this away. Logan. Yes, sir. Yeah. Here you go. Another one. eBay. This was a 130. This fits on my shorty build. This was another good print. Got a little headliner in there. But all right, man. Oh, excuse me. Wow, this is long. Got 24 thumbs up, my most ever. Thank you, everybody. I don't know when's the next time I'll be popping on again, but I just like to do them sporadically, you know. No time schedule. But I'll definitely be popping in and wrenching on something. Doing some crawling. But yeah, you about to print one this week? Nice, nice. But nice talking to you, Punisher, man. Definitely see you around. Everybody else who stopped in, appreciate everybody for stopping in. Appreciate all the thumbs up. Like the Fonz, hey. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. Hey. All right, y'all. I'm getting silly. That means I'm tired. Peace. I'm getting so tired.